All right, y'all, me and this Mustang are not friends right now. Hot rodding will do that to you. It's gonna kick your butt at times. I have a little issue with it still, so let's get into it. As a reminder, the Coyote isn't really meant to fit in a Gen 1 Mustang. I've got a Roadster Shop chassis under there. With the Roadster Shop chassis, you're required to use a remote oil filter. I previously had a line to the remote oil filter fail. Engine lost oil pressure, hurt the engine, changed the engine out, got it running again. Engine's running beautifully, but I've still got a little oil drip now. It's really driving me crazy. So under the front here, here's where the oil filter normally would fit. This is the remote oil filter plate. These are two lines going up to it mounted there, and the power steering is right under it. When I was driving the car, I got about 50 miles on it since the engine change. I was getting a little fluid drip down here, just very minor, but I just can't tolerate any drips. I want a perfectly clean environment under here. And I thought at first it was power steering fluid. With regards to the power steering, these racks they use in the rack and pinion setup and the O-ring fittings tend to drip at times. I thought I was possibly losing some power steering fluid. It's really hard to tell between oil and power steering fluid once it's already dripped on the chassis. I got some UV dye, put it in the reservoir, ran the car a few times, used my blacklight flashlight, and it's definitely not power steering fluid. So it turns out it's coming from the line, the oil line just above it is where it's originating from. So I'm trying to track that down. I got the best replacement lines I could find, professionally crimped, pressure tested, all that. It seems to be leaking where it's attaching to the oil filter plate on the motor there. I called the maker of the lines. He says there's no way that female fitting can leak. He thought it was probably, the little fitting that's going in there. So I got some better quality replacement ones of those, and I'm gonna put those in there. Of course, it's only one of them that's leaking, but you have to take the first one off to get to the second one, and of course, the second one's leaking. So I'm gonna change them both out while I'm at it. I also got these little conical washers that go on the top of it. It's like a crush washer. It's going to fit in there. So hopefully that'll be good. So we're training it out. A bunch of oil is going to leak out. It's going to make a mess, and we'll see how it does. Okay, got this out. The thread on that suspected fitting was boogered up, so hopefully that was the issue. Absolutely sucks trying to get the fittings in and out of there with the wrenches. You know, you got to use a 15th, 16th, and a 1-inch, and I got them cut down and grind down, and still can barely get them in there and get about a 16th of a turn at a time. Got those changed over. I'm gonna give it a test fire here in the garage, lift it up in the lift, look for some leaks, and then if that's good, we'll take it on a test ride. Coyote runs high oil pressure, first starts up, that's normal. Love these Dakota digital gauges. All right, good test drive. We'll pull it in, let it cool off, see how it did. All right, that seems to be in good shape there. We'll monitor it over time. Hopefully that won't come back, and we'll call that the fix. It was nice to see that little fitting was a little knurled up there, so it's good when you're finding something and say, yeah, that's probably the reason it was doing what it was doing, and hopefully should be good now. Got to get the love back for this car. It's been a constant test with this thing ever since I got it done. The Camaro and the Porsche and the Cobra always worked a lot better for me. So that's hard to hot rod, though. They ain't all going to work all the time, so glad to call that good. I need to get some strong miles in this thing, build my confidence back up with it, and start enjoying it again instead of just being angry about it.